Today, guys, we're going to talk about Psalms 37:4. Take delight in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart. So, let's break that down. Take delight in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart. You see, this is where I think a lot of people get it twisted. I've seen a lot of people sit by and follow God, and they make it seem like it's a hard battle. They make it seem like they make it look like they make it look like it's an unenjoyable thing. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that you will. Let me restart. Take delight in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart. That's deep. That's deep right there. Do I have enough time? Let's try. So, delight means you're supposed to enjoy being around the Lord. You're supposed to get a certain type of favor. Let me give you an example. A daughter enjoys being around her dad. Why? Because she gets treated a certain way, the way that he treats her. How much better will your God treat you? So you should enjoy it. You know what I mean? It's an enjoyable thing. Not to say that you won't go through anything, but it's something you should enjoy. And then the desires of your heart. God will give you the desires of your heart. I think that means two things. I think one, as you are kicking it with God, birds of a feather kind of start to flock together. So God is going to show you what to desire. And as he's going to show you what to desire, it also means that you got to have enough faith and, trust in your God that you say that you serve, that he going to make it happen. And he's going to allow you to produce that fruit. You feel me? So as you're going to be allowed to produce that fruit, what's going to happen is you're going to start to desire certain things. And not that you're going to desire it, I wouldn't say for selfish reasons, but you want to desire certain things so you can go and give back. And it's like when you are getting the desires of your heart, I don't think it's necessarily just stuff. It's a piece, some kind of aura about yourself. Like, yes, it's just working out. And when I say it's just working out, I mean that you're not, how do I put it? Although I'm in the fire, I'm not being burnt. So not to say that you're not getting in the fire, because you're still certainly getting in the fire, but you're not being burnt. You're like, dang, that went by surprisingly smooth. I thought that was going to be a lot worse, or I didn't think I would be able to make it through something like that. And yet God has brought me through. But him also giving you the desires, I think that's a two-part thing, because one, you have to be willing to allow yourself to desire. Because many of us were taught, you don't need that. God will put something in your mind and he will say, run with it. And you will many of you guys will listen to the enemy, who will tell you that that's too big. Many of you guys will listen to the enemy, who will tell you that that dream is too big, you're not good enough, you're a dreamer, whatever, and you will let it go. But then y'all will still claim to be, followers of God. Oh, we follow God and all this stuff, but y'all are kind of making it look bad. I think that it's really good to desire. And I think that as you become around God, what's going to happen is he's going to start putting desires in you. And they're going to be really big things. But your relationship with God and the relationship with the God within you means that you have to be willing to just Go after those things. Go after those desires. And as you're going after those desires, like, you'll be amazed. Don't think that, the children of men are the only ones getting blessed. By that statement, I mean, like, don't think like, drug dealers and people that are, don't think that people who do bad things are just the only ones getting ahead. Because that's not it. That's not it at all. Don't think you got to rap about bad shit. Don't think you got to rap about secular stuff. Don't think that you have to, promote negative things to be successful. Because that's not the case at all. Stay on course. I know it's hard, but stay on course. And God will give you the desires of your heart. Now, I encourage you, once that desire comes into your heart, understand, like, the way God works, the way this universe thing works is, it's enough around for everybody. Totally. It's enough. Many people look at it like, dang, it ain't enough. If I go take all the money, you ain't gonna take all the money. I'm gonna give you an example. Let's say I got 300 grand and I go buy a house. What happened with that 300 grand? 300 grand has now turned into 600 grand because I got the house that's worth 300 grand and I paid people the 300 grand. And truth be told, you can say it even went a third way because somebody got a mortgage as well. So money, when you do what you're supposed to do, you're going to grow. And the desires of, like, I'm just going to be real with you. God wouldn't put a mediocre desire in your heart. So don't think of it like that. God ain't going to do that. It's going to be some big shit. And it's important for you to listen for that big shit. That's what I got.